Hi, and welcome to Two Tired Teachers.
If you've watched our channel over the years, you know that in 2019, we started doing some dry/dispersed camping. And we have had some people question, why would you do that? And this is why. We're about 1.5 miles or so from pavement. And then once we reach pavement, we are 2 miles south of the southern entrance to Yellowstone National Park. And we are 5 miles north of the northern entrance to the Grand Tetons. And folks, this is where we will be staying for the next week or so. This is our view. This is where we are camping. We have a picnic table. We have a bear box. We have trash and a vault toilet.
And a fire ring.
And a fire ring. And it is free. And every morning when we get up, every night when we go to sleep, this is what we see.
And you guys, I guarantee this site is much larger than any you're going to get inside the park.
We did spend the last 3 nights in a National Forest campground, a 3-mile campground just outside the east entrance to Yellowstone.
Because it was 3 miles outside is all.
And we're thrilled to be there, but we're using this as our staging area for heading in, exploring the Tetons, and for the southern section of Yellowstone National Park. And this is free.
Yes.
And it is this, not all dispersed sites are you going to have. Many of them you're not going to have any amenities. But this is just amazing. You're not going to get this view in a campground.
No.
And
you're not going to get a concrete picnic table, which, having been a lot heavier, I prefer concrete picnic tables.
But for dispersed camping, folks, we've had some that were not that great. I gotta admit, this is among the top.
Yes.
But this is why we do it, because we had the opportunity to be here. And dispersed camping is not for everyone, but this is just incredible. And
yes.
Like we said,
we have trash here.
Yeah, and so if you're on the fence, you're thinking about should I or shouldn't I, the campgrounds in Yellowstone that we've driven past, you're just kind of slotted in.
Yes.
You don't have
nearly.
You don't have wide open views. And folks, this, like we said, we've stayed in a number of dispersed sites, but most national parks that we have been to, most, not all, especially out west, have some dispersed options just outside.
And if I were you,
at the park boundary,
thinking about, maybe, or I would go to a state park or some park and get an equestrian site.
Get a site that doesn't have hookups.
You may have water, but you won't have much else. Could be a vault toilet. Start easy.
The way we got started was actually a Corps of Engineer park that didn't have water.
Yeah.
And we were just shocked and not sure what we should do. This was back when we were in the fifth wheel. And so we said, well, you know what? We've got that freshwater tank. We'll use it for dishes and showers, and we can just use gallon jugs for drinking water.
Yeah.
And we made it by just fine.
Yeah.
And that was an excellent first step.
Yes.
And folks, this is just breathtaking all the way around. It is just breathtaking. And it's like we've said, not all dispersed sites have this view.
No.
But if you're willing to get out there and try it, you get these sometimes. So it's not for everyone, but if it's for you, you have the opportunity for this. And we will go on and put the GPS coordinates down for this. This, like we said, is run by the National Parks Department, and it limits the first camp area had 4 sites. The second one had 2 sites. We're in the third one. It has 2 sites. And there are more as you go on out the road.
The road is very doable. It's not horrible.
Just take
It's
your time.
Not nearly as washboard as the one in
The Voodoo or whatever it
Yeah.
was between Cheyenne and Laramie. But, guys, we've got the Snake River. We've got mountains. We've got forest. It's just incredible. And so, like we said, if you're thinking about it, you're just curious, why would anybody do it? This is why. Thanks for watching Two Tired Teachers.